Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. You know how we do. Before we get started, we gotta shout out you, the viewer, for taking the time out to watch this video. But while you're here, can you do us a solid and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button? We working our way to 20K, and don't forget to leave your comments down in the comment section. You know what I'm talking about? You're on the dig. But there will be no video on this channel concerning anybody from Colorado without first acknowledging the CU1Ts. So when you see a CU1T in the comment section or in our chat, make sure you say what's up. Make sure you speak to those ladies. Make sure you give them the respect and the admiration that they deserve. Because without the CU1Ts, oh my, y'all make sure y'all holler at them, will you? You know what I'm saying? But y'all know how we get down. Day 9 of training camp. Shedeur didn't practice. But that ain't the thing, though. That's not what we're here to talk about. Some of it is, but yeah. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Day 9 of training camp. Oh, that's loud. Day 9 of training camp. And it's going down. I mean, really going down. The nephew, Shedeursanders, did not practice today in any team drills. None whatsoever. Because of arm soreness. The young king's arm was sore, so he didn't practice all that much today. He was throwing around early in practice, but as usual, Shedeursanders was early in practice, and today he just did not take reps in team drills. But on site was Shedeursanders, Dillon Gabriel, Joe Flacco, and Kenny Pickett was also in the building, but he only took reps in 1v1s today. He did not take any team drills either. The young Kenny Pickett only took reps after practice in individual drills with the team. But young Dillon Gabriel did not have a good day today. Young Dillon Gabriel, the tiny one, the little one, once again, did not have a good day today, as he once again went 11 for 22 with 50% completions, 1 touchdown, and a couple of balls batted down. Joe Flacco was Joe Flacco, 11 for 18, 61% completion percentage with 1 touchdown. You know, and Kenny Pickett did not participate, neither did Shedeur. But what we do have is Dillon Gabriel's all of his team drills today. And he looked good in some, but in some drills, he is just too small. As you see Shedeur standing there watching. And Dillon Gabriel did get a few passes batted down. And those are red zone drills. He did not look good in the red zone today at all. It's just, look at that, man. You got to move your head. Just getting passes deflected, passes batted down at the line of scrimmage. And it's what you can't like that. Getting lost. It just doesn't look good. Where did he go? And things like that can't happen. And that is the continuation of everything that's taken place in the last couple of days. Dillon Gabriel's numbers have continued to go backwards as camp is moving forward. His numbers haven't improved on a day-to-day basis. His interception to completion ratio is starting to pick up. He's starting to throw at least 1 pick a day, getting at least 2 balls batted down per day in practice. And they're still trying to run with the narrative that Dillon Gabriel is far ahead of Shedeur Sanders. And we are letting them have that. Mr. Laradine is a beast, dog. And if you don't know who Gage Laradine is an undrafted free agent coming from South Carolina. He's also who Shedeur was working out with early when he got to Cleveland early. That was his receiving buddy. They worked out a lot together. You see those balls getting batted by Dillon? That was part one of his workout. This is part two. And those balls are just getting batted everywhere because his trajectory is not big enough. He's not tall enough to where you can clear the offensive lineman's hands and get the ball layered into the receiver the way you would like. Now, in shotgun, Dillon Gabriel will be great, but coming out from under center, that's not Dillon Gabriel's forte, and things like that will continue to happen over and over and over and over again. It's not that Dillon can't play football. It's just that he's not big enough. And we don't say that to slight Dillon, and we don't say that as a joke. He's not big enough. He's not athletic enough. People can say, well, what about the other small quarterbacks that played? Dillon is not big enough. He's pint size. And this height restriction that's putting him behind the 8 ball. Kenny Pickett took through passes in 1v1s after all of the 11-on-11 workout, the team workout today. But once again, when you see Shedeur throw the ball, when you see Shedeur layering the ball over linebackers, it just looks different. And throughout this whole process, from day one of camp until this Saturday in camp, statistics bear out that Dillon Gabriel has the most growing to do. For someone who has thrown the most passes, he has the most growing to do. He has thrown the most interceptions, almost the least amount of touchdowns, with way more passes than anyone else. He is the least efficient quarterback in the room. And it's not because he can't play. It's because he's not big enough and he can't see over the top of the doggone front line. Come on, dog. But we go to Twitter. Right? We put this full screen. We go to Twitter and we see here where Christian Tennis of Sports Illustrated of Chicago responds to Albert Breer. And Albert Breer writes that, I don't know how many times I have to say this, but it's reality. Dillon Gabriel is ahead of Shedeur Sanders right now and has been since both arrived in Cleveland. Sanders has worked to catch up, but he's got a lot of ground to make up. And Miss Christian Tennis of Sports Illustrated Chicago writes, perhaps Mel Kiper can finally understand why he fell to the 5th round and GMs weren't off their rocker not taking him sooner. Not saying Shedeur can't improve, but he remains 4th on the depth chart behind 40-year-old Flacco, backup Kenny Pickett, and rookie Dillon Gabriel. And the internet has let loose on this young lady. It's obvious you and Albert have been following training camp. There haven't been one day that Dillon Gabriel played better than Shedeur according to the stats and the people in attendance. They are literally yelling for him to be put in from the sidelines. Cream rises to the top. They are burning this young lady up. But Albert Breer also posted on SI.com, he is the most interesting guy in the draft, says an AFC coordinator. The physical tools are good, not great. The arm talent, athleticism, size, all the core things a scout would look at are okay. You see him. He's accurate. He elevates his team. He played good football under an extreme spotlight. I think he'll go fairly high. But if you're drafting him, you want to know every detail. An AFC quarterback coach adds he's accurate, tough, competitive in the pocket. He's got sneaky escapability for not being super athletic. He has pretty good feel in the pocket. It's hard to say on some things. They were so bad up front, but there were times where he didn't help. You wonder if he played at Ohio State. Who knows? And those are NFL guys, AFC and NFC coordinators talking about Shedeur. But we know on this post, Albert Breer got ate up again. Albert Breer got ate up again. They just beat you up in this comment section when y'all are talking crazy. Don't talk crazy. We all know who the best quarterback is, and sooner or later Shedeur will get his chance coming up next week. If they don't let him play, that's the only way they can keep him from shining, is to stop him from playing in the preseason games. And if they stop him from playing in the preseason games, we know exactly what time it is. They don't want him to shine. They want to use those picks to pick up another player in the draft, another quarterback. And we know their experience in drafting quarterbacks for the last 26 years. Not all that good. So we have no confidence in Cleveland being able to draft a quarterback next year. Why would you if you were a Cleveland Browns fan? They have proven themselves to be suspect when it comes to drafting a quarterback and also helping a quarterback grow. We know they are not doing a great job because Shedeur came in the gate, the most NFL-ready quarterback in the building. But we're going to get out of here on that, man. Dillon Gabriel, once again, did not have a great day in the 11-on-11 team events. Shedeursanders did not take any part in team activities because of a sore arm. That will be evaluated again. They are off tomorrow, so that arm will get to rest, get to put some ice on it, stop that rotating. He's been first one in, last one out every day. Been taking reps off to the side by himself. So yes, he has been throwing more than everyone else, but he's built for it. God's child always weathers the storm. But anyway, man, we're going to get out of here. Y'all have a wonderful day. Do not forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because we're going to get to 20K. Y'all know what time it is. And I'm going to get out of here, man. I got stuff to go do. I got people to go see. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.